First of all, Mazhar, a very congratulations on clearing PMP. So, guys, all the students that whose journey you have listened, especially batch two, I guess 10 to 12 people cleared in last 2 weeks. Everyone has given exam in center. He has given exam in home in Saudi Arabia. So, Mazhar, congratulations. First of all, that is the first thing. Walk me through the entire process so that what we need to talk to Usman. I will be sending people to talk to you, but they would get the idea what steps they need to follow if they give exam from home.
Thank you, sir, for your appreciation. Uh, uh, First of all, it was like very confusing for me. And also, you always used to tell us that I am not in favor of the online exam, and it's like, and the center exam is. I tried my best to find center, but center was not available in my location, so I went with the online option. Uh, Through the preparation and these things, they you also guided me, and also the PMI website. They give me a process to check my system, internet, and everything. I prepared on the day. I went a half an hour before I started, and then they asked me the ID proof. I gave them the driving license, and then they asked me like the pictures of my room. I showed them their my table and the room, the side wall, back wall, and everything, and then they released the exam for me. uh, During the exam, nothing happened. Everything was like I was calm, cool, and the proctor they did not give me any kind of notification or something. It's like the environment from their side and from my side, it was okay. So regarding the exam, it was like I can say not difficult. It was not very difficult. What I was thinking, uh, this was because you give me too many marks, and I also kept on going, and I did not give up. Whatever you guided me, and I will also mention that you made like a customized program for me. Like I was going, I requested you, sir, I need to move ahead, and then you assess my score. According to my score and what I was requesting you, I need to go like this because I had planned my vacations. I postponed my vacation 2 weeks. Intention was to first clear this exam and then go the vacation. This was my set goal.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, that is a good thing. Okay, somebody asks, is it allowed to give exam? Yes, you have two options when you book the exam, either in center or in home. My recommendation is always going to the center. So, but in Saudi Arabia, centers are not easily available. One of my students from Saudi Arabia is actually came to today to Dubai to give exam on Monday, because in Saudi there is a big challenge for that. The same thing happened with Mazhar. He wanted to give the exam before going back to his homeland so that he can enjoy the holidays. He was at a good position. We went to it. Now, this is called mitigation of the risk. It cannot be avoided. Only way to avoid it to go to the center. These things it can only be mitigated. So what we did, we checked the internet, room, computer, and then one day before I gave him the number of one of my student in Saudi who cleared the exam from home so that he can have a better idea. Okay, so let's look into that. Let's walk back. How did you manage time into that?
Time, sir, as you guided, the question I would like to mention the questions were not lengthy.
Okay.
Maximum I faced was only 2.5 line, or
Okay.
maybe some question was only 3 liner.
Okay.
So I managed my exam like you told me. The when you finish the first half, you should have like 150 minutes. So that will help you to achieve the another one.
Mm.
Even if, as per your guidance, even if you have some questions remaining, or when I was like 150 minutes, I was on like 54 question number 54. The next six questions, as you guided, just read the last line and go with the selection. So I followed that one, and I managed like 144 minutes. So 6 minutes I consumed from that one.
Okay.
So I would like to mention one issue. What happened to me? So that any other, when you got an option of break, just click on the break. Don't try to read anything, whatever is coming on it. I was just trying to read what is on the screen and they skip the break. So that was an issue. I the
The
first
first
three four
section,
questions,
or the first section or second section?
first section.
Okay, okay,
Yes, and I was a little bit confused, but not because Amir sir, you were giving me 180 question and I was solving them constantly without any break or something. So I had a practice.
okay.
So three, four questions I felt like I did wrong. I should not have done this. But then I said, okay, whatever is gone, gone. Don't think
Ah,
about it.
very important,
Yes,
very important. Okay,
yes.
okay,
Then I continued question. I solved that when I finished the second section, I was remaining with the 64 minutes.
okay,
Again, 6 minutes I consumed before and 10 minutes here.
okay.
I was like, I should have 75 minutes, but I had 64 minutes. So again, I took break. When it came next, I immediately I click on the break, and then I took some water and some food like this, and then after that I started again. During the test I did not go anything like I did not go panic, nothing. If you will go panic, you will lose.
Mm,
Questions will come in a sequence in a very good way. Just focus what is coming.
mm,
Don't think anything behind. Whatever is gone, it's gone. You
mm,
cannot correct that. If you will go to
mm.
correct that, you will lose the time. The time is ticking. Clock is ticking, ticking. You cannot stop that.
Okay, okay. The clock is ticking. You cannot stop the clock, and you need to keep moving forward, right? You need to keep moving forward. You need to make sure that you don't stop for anything, and you keep on hustling. Right? That's the great thing, and I really like that your break thing that you should not work like move forward and worked into that way. I really like that thing. Okay. So, which area of the exam was most highlighted?
Sir, exam was mostly situational.
Okay.
Situation. This is the situation. What you will do. What you will do. Maximum was this one.
Hmm.
Risk, I will say only like 10 to 12 questions.
Okay.
Okay. If we categorize.
Okay. Categorize, please.
Yes. From the people, most of the questions were from the people.
People.
Initiation, two or three questions only, not more than two, three questions.
Okay. So
Yes.
stakeholder communication, team agile. Still, that is the core of the PMP exam, right?
Yes, agile was, we can say like 40 to 50% agile.
40.
Maximum questions were from agile.
Okay. Agile was the heart and soul of PMP. Okay,
Yes.
Shrikant, I hope you are listening to it. That agile is the heart and soul of PMP, right? So, okay. Uh, let's move forward. Any formula question, any critical path questions?
Formula questions were not there, but they asked about formulas, like from the earned value menu.
Earned value. Okay. How
Yes.
many how many drags and drop questions?
Six drag and drop questions,
Okay.
two drag and drop questions they made from the risk.
Okay. Two
Okay.
drag and drop question, they more
Yes.
made from risk. Okay.
Yes.
How long did you take since starting the program? He was from batch 12. Okay. So batch 12 ended in the last week of December. Okay. So you can say almost it's batch two is ending. So you can put it from batch one, how much time it took. Almost 1.5 month, 45 days, I would say, right? In working in
Yes.
Saudi and etc. etc. Are we allowed to read the question when no, we are not allowed to read the question. This is like two things for which I do recommend not to take the exam at home. One, you cannot read the question loud. You cannot even move your lips. That is one thing. Second, you cannot do like that. You will see me even when I am in the class, even 30-minute class, I am doing like this. You cannot do like that, right? So that is why, and of course if the internet happens, then there is always a problem. Okay, what was the length of the questions Devanand is asking?
maximum 3 lines, not more than three. One liner was the most. One liner, one liner, one liner. Most of the time, I encounter one liner.
Most of the questions were one-liner. Okay, that is
Yes.
good to know that most of the questions were one-liner. Okay, I wouldn't say Faisal lucky. He worked really hard. Actually, he was ready. He was kind of pushing me last week. Last week, yeah, I was at Walmart. Yes, I totally remember now. I was at Walmart and he was pushing, I want to give exam tomorrow. I said, what's the problem with you? Why you are in a hurry? I want, sometime it's my job to slow down the people. Sometimes it's my job to make the speed up. He told me I have to go to holidays. Then I said, okay, we'll book the exam, complete this thing. Yeah, he does not have to read. I got it. Okay, so what's the average time a candidate should spend per question? Does not matter. You do your practice. You see, it's the thing, Kaser, I understand the context of the question since you are in the initial stage. Once you have gone through 60 questions, then 180 question with the timer, you will not be asking that question. It's all about the practice. Okay. Once you have built that practice, then it will be. Could you please tell again, Agile was 40 to 50% of the exam. That's what he said, Srikant. Okay. Like 90% of the exams were stakeholder communication team and Agile. 8 to 9 drag and drop question we will solve in the next coaching call on Tuesday, or we'll see. We'll solve drag and drop question. Then you guys will understand what does drag and drop means. Okay. Don't worry. First thing is to focus everything step by step. Then we'll come to that. Okay. G. Anyone has any other question that would like to ask? Mazhar, would you
Yes.
like to share anything? How should they?
Yes, sir.
Today is the
Yes,
day five. Yeah, please.
I would like to share uh, when I was preparing, I was thinking that they will be asking like technical question. There is not a single question about the technicality. They will only ask the real situation, your behavior, team behavior, only the situational questions, and like nothing is related to the technicality. Only the leadership skills, servant leadership, your practical skills, interpersonal team skills. That's it. Nothing technical. Like they will be asking like how, like formulas and this nothing. And one thing I would like to add that the last 6 mocks which you gave me, they were more
Very
like realistic.
relevant. They were relevant
Yes,
to the exam. Okay,
yes.
okay. But they were
The
80
exam
question.
is coming like taking these six mocks, just think that this exam will be like this.
Mm. That's why I gave it to that. That's why I asked you stop it. Okay, okay. Let's work into that. Let's Aziz, go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you. First of all, congratulations, Mazhar. Uh, Secondly, I want to ask regarding the selection of center. Like you really didn't found any center, or you find it far away from your home. So, like, can you categorize where the centers are available in Saudi Arabia? Because
Regarding the center, I am in Abha, the location. Here, I cannot find any like center. I tried my best before I downloaded a list before a center was coming in Abha, but now they closed that, and I could not find that one. That's why I went to the online option.
yeah, because I'm also be planning it maybe somewhere like but I'll be like giving the example from Saudi Arabia. But my location, like the problem for me is with it, actually the internet speed bandwidth is very low near my location around. So like in the area is a purely desert area. So this why like I'm asking that I will find out any center around Saudi Arabia. Uh, so if you have
Correct.
any list around like in Riyadh, Jeddah, Tabuk, somewhere around
Yes.
Dammam, anyway. So, like, if you have any list, can you share it with me?
Okay. The thing is just make your sitting place resting. Like it should be like comfortable. You
Mm-hmm.
can keep some table, like choose some table or some location where you can rest your arm like this. They are not going
Mm-hmm.
to stop. Just relax.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. The sitting place should be relaxed.
No,
Relaxed.
the issue is like not giving the view from the home. Like it's not about like preparing the sitting place or something like that. The issue is the internet speed here. So
Yeah,
like
internet,
which
you cannot give exam if the internet speed that is out of
Yeah.
the way. I recommend if your internet speed is the problem, then
yeah,
go to basically nearby hotel, right? Book the room nearby
yeah,
hotel, check their internet
yeah,
speed and get do that. If you are not getting that,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah, this will be
don't
this
take a
will be
risk on the because
yes.
let me tell you, one student she cleared today, Tarim. What she did, she gave. I don't know. She's the only one who did it with me. She's a brilliant student. She was ready 5 months back. 5 months back, she gave. I told her give the exam in the center, and her sister or friend said, "Why don't you? Why you go to center? Just give exam. Wake up early and 3 a.m. give exam at home." She did it. I had no idea about that. And at 5 p.m., like after 2 hours, our speed went down. Our speed went down, and something else also happened. She got two warnings. Her exam got cancelled. She have to pay a re-examination fees. She was
Yeah,
never
it is
failed.
this.
Yeah. So yeah,
Yeah, this
that's
is the issue. That's
important.
why I'm not wasting this.
Yeah. Don't do that. How many hours
Okay.
you spent daily? Ashish, the most important question is how many hours you can spend daily. Right, that's a very important thing. If you spend 8 hours, can you spend 8 hours? And if you spend, if he's a genius and spend 30 minutes, can you do that? So the real question is how much time you can spend it, right? That's an important thing. Is there any extra charges for giving? No, 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 no. There is no charges. And my recommendation is to give exam in the center. Always give in the center, never give in the home unless you don't have date available. Like there's a student sitting in the class right now. He has booked the exam in the month of the March. He's my old student for last 2 months back. Another student has done the same thing. So if you are in Saudi Arabia, maybe fill your application today. Actually, all of you should fill your application today, and Saudi people can whatever the dates available, they can book the exam. Okay, one because the date will not be available at least for 1 month. That's for sure. Yes, date that is available is the month of April most of the time. No, Aslam, I just answered this question here. You didn't listen that? I just answered that. He put the question. There is no additional charges for anything. Okay. When other people ask question, I'm also listening to that. Right? So you are just waiting for your question. Same question, Ada. Gee, anyone else has any other question they would like to ask? Okay. Now it comes back to the each one teach one mantra. Mazhar, you see, one of the most important thing that I recommend is each one teach one. You know
Yeah,
how much
exactly.
follow up I do, how many
Yeah,
coaching call, how
exactly,
much
sir.
root cause was important, but it all comes down to you giving back to the community. I don't reply in PMP aspirant group. You have seen that.
Yeah,
I don't
most of the
reply.
time.
I rarely reply, rarely reply. Why? I have students there, hundreds of students replying that. So I want that for you. Please, each one teach one, and I need at least 20 questions from you. Make it today. But otherwise, you will not have time. Make it 20 questions for today.
Fine.
I will be using in the PM. Thank you very much. Send your picture. I'll put it for
Yeah.
thumbnail.
I
Then we
would
can just.
like to add something, sir,
Uh,
for the other people. Like when I was preparing, I just went through the why people are feeling. I just read that on different sites, people are putting why we feel. So the result I got is when you will not prepare, you will fail. So my suggestion is prepare. When Amir sir says that you are ready, just go into that. Amir sir told me Friday, and I was thinking I should take one more day and go for Saturday. Then I said no. If my mentor, my coach, he's saying go Mazhar Friday, then go into that. Prepare yourself, do the exam, practice exam, and then go for the real exam. Just preparation. This is the condition you can pass the exam.
okay. Thank you. Thank you very much for the